the story so far. This is much the same as it was the last time. Or is it always like this? And it was just so many long gaps between my playing that that I never actually noticed they were all the same. Hello everybody and welcome back to Heaven's Vault. I am Bex, your Cozy Punk host, and we're leaning into the punk because the story is getting real. And Toby, I really need you to not sit right there. Off my desk, sweetheart, while I'm recording. Come here. Here's a good boy. Right, so we just arrived at this place and there is somebody else here.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin. And what a jewel it was. Like a half-cut gemstone.
Yeah, we've been through this dialogue before. Because there is somebody here. And even the robot is like, nah, it was just the wind. But no, it was nothing. No, it wasn't. It might be possible to scramble up. No, mistress. One slip and you'll be heading down rapidly. Ooh. These tiles are beautiful. Take that. No doubt Tappy will be interested, mistress. Indeed. Let's have a look-see over here. Oh, that must be the way up. But I do want to see... Okay, it only leads up, so I do want to check this corner just one more time. Keeping an eye on the time too, because I do have an appointment this afternoon. Okay. A walled city? It hardly seems large enough. No, I think it is just a house. A big one, but a house nonetheless. And somebody is still living here. Did you think Tappy came here? Got the brass device from here? It seems unlikely, mistress. I do not believe Master Tappy likes to dirty his own hands. Indeed. Let's look over here first. We can go round this way.
We slipped around the corner of the great building, clinging to the narrowest of paths.
It's alright. The drop is precipitous. There's a break in the wall. Too high for you? Indeed, mistress. But I believe I have an alternative. Is he just gonna hop her? Six? Where are you going? He's just gonna hop her up there. I don't think Miari gave you to me so you could just dump me outside crumbling ruins. Nothing. I'll go by myself then. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd already made that decision.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty.
'Cause it ain't empty.
Like, I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky.
You might. It seems fairly well maintained, all things considered.
But, of course, there was no one here.
But
And when the emptiness came back, it was double.
But there is someone here. Something was removed from here. The sundial from the Garden of the Emperors, perhaps. Well, we're gonna do a full circuit. Make sure we're not missing anything. Any inscriptions? It's quite a view from here. You can see forever. All the way to the nebula's end. It is fairly impressive. 6, Where are you, Six? Have you actually abandoned me this time? Not going inside yet. This looks interesting. So ornate. So decorative. Is that meant to be water? Some kind of symbol? But I know that shape well enough. The eagle and sun. Oh, it's from something we've already found. So this is an Empire period site. It doesn't look like an Empire site. Unless the eagle and sun predates the Empire. This one's just a crack ajar. But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps? Maybe. Oh, there's something over here. There's quite a few things over here. Drawings. Not ancient for once, but just scribbles. That one looks like a robot. With a flat head. Interesting. Yeah, somebody's here. Over 1,000 years old. So how does that work? There's somebody here. Here's more. Looks like a family. I wonder if these were drawn by a child? Yeah, I'd say that's probable. They're drawn in charcoal, I think. Should rub right off. Dancers, maybe? Well, don't rub it off because that would be rude. I just feel like I'm going to get trapped in one of these. A fire pit? Surely it's not still warm. No. I wondered if it was still warm, but of course it isn't. Okay. The work of a child, most likely, telling some kind of story, I suppose. But I can't make it out. There's something written above the door. Excuse me. This is the start of a fragment of text. Home of friends. I've done something wrong. Okay, not home. But I do think friends. That doesn't fit. I'm sure my translation for friends is correct now. Good. Of is correct. Home life. House, then. Does House of Friends make sense? I wonder what people did in there. Well, can't go that way. Looks like it's been chewed. Now that's an ominous thought. Did it fall away brick by brick? Or was it bitten off by one gigantic mouth? Or did it all collapse at once? That's a more reasonable question. Can I go this way? I should be able to just... This place looks like Ranaki. If Ranaki was left to fall into ruin, that is. Where did my robot go? He just... He just sodded off. The roof must be falling in every time the ground gives way. Luckily, the dome is still holding. So sorry. Locked. And there's marks. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Okay. Well, operate doesn't fit, so I don't really know why it's suggesting that. Water does, and so does us. Oops. That's the word for water. Short and simple and almost a pictogram. Heels welcome where? Joins? I could still change my mind, but water joins us? I wonder if this will fit. It turns? It's broken. What have we got? This is a compass. It looks like something from the earliest days of the nebula. Curious, though. Most compasses point towards Iox. This one doesn't. Out there somewhere. No inscription on the casing. I think this comes from the same site as the scratch compass and the compass I found before. Compass factory, maybe? New site indicated. Interesting. Okay, so we can't go up there. Just wondering. So we've exhausted that area. Where have you got, G6? Did you go chasing your ghost? This one is... This wasn't open before. A book. The pages are rotten through. Still, it's not completely fallen to pieces. Looks like there's some writing on the cover. That's quite a lot. And there's quite a few symbols in there. This is blotted and illegible, but we're going to try and translate it anyway. Oh, wait. Something by harvest and me. No good. I'd have to start again and try it a different way. Okay, so not a wait. I do think by harvest and let's try that again, I guess. So my translation harvest doesn't feel right anymore. Okay. Go stay temple. Go stay temple. Reap. Not by harvest, but by fire. And fear tell words. Read? That doesn't make any sense. Reap by fire and read me. That will do for now. Sure it will. I'll look at it again later. I realize that I can probably review a lot of the translations I've attempted. Most likely this comes from the same site as the compass. This should help us work out where to look for the ancient site. We can actually find the person who's here. Ooh. These are no better. So much moisture on this moon. Nothing paper could last. What was this place? And how did you get here? Did you hop? This is the room the kid went into. These small openings, all these doors, what are they? They're barely even rooms. Cells, maybe? There's something under here. A charred, yellowing page filled with minute characters, dating from ancient times? Found something drawn on the paper. This one is a blurry piece from an even longer phrase. Oh, that's a lot of options. All right. Holy. Pilgrim. And... Blessings. No good. I have to start again and try it a different way. Yep. Not blessings. Alright. Let's try Holy Pilgrim again. Another long one, but I'm sure it translates as pilgrim. But that isn't the word for goddess after all. Okay. Fire hand via. Like maybe angry? Death, friend, love, angry, beloved. Oof. Yeah. Holy Pilgrim and Angry Beloved. I'll try that again later. But yeah, what I was saying was the ones we review, I might do that at the end of the game. I think this comes from the same place as the fragment of paper and the compass. This should help us locate the ancient site. So where did that kid go? Did they hop her out of here? Was that is the room that they went into? I think we already tried that door. You've no way back to the Nightingale without sex, Alia. Perhaps you should have been nicer to it. Yeah, probably. I'll look at that in a minute. 6? Is that you?
At the building's heart was a domed chamber. Every footstep rang like a bell, and the room was large, like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
6? What are you doing, 6? You left me. I had to. I saw something. It led me here. Again. With Remba? No, not with Remba. Long before he woke me up. You were dug from a hole on Iox, 6. This is true. And yet I have been here. A ritual piece, the sun goddess? This one's a lot smaller than the ones we've seen before. Goddess, but you're made of wood. Painted to look like stone. How did you get in here? There was a hopper eye. It was a trivial matter. Some kind of chest. It's beautifully made. There's a sword in here. Very light. Same as the goddess, it's made of wood. And there's an inscription down the middle of the blade. This is one end of a fractured fragment of text. More blessings are... It's asking for more. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? Seems like it's asking for more than I can give, at least at this time, unless it wants me to put as in here twice, which it might. This doesn't feel right. Okay. I do want to know if that does mean blessings, and if that means if that means remains. Death remains. Don't have anything for the end there. As is gone, and so is the long one. This doesn't seem right. Death remains. Oh wait, there's R. Gods are something we don't have. I've done something wrong. Okay, not gods. So I'm gonna have to repeat a fair amount of this, looks like. This doesn't feel right either. It doesn't shock me. It's crossing out a lot of alternatives. And wait. And death waits. My translation, blessings, has to be wrong. Okay, making progress. But I can add translation for waits to my dictionary now. Okay, good. Goddess knowledge pilgrim. Perhaps temples then? All at endure. All at endure. Temples are empty and death waits. Outside? I mean, it kind of does if you want to be kind of morose and miserable about it. That one took a while to get through. There was a lot in there. What am I missing here? It looks like a temple. This was clearly a rich site, but the wooden props, all these cheap fakes. Stairs? No. Seating. I've not seen this arrangement in a temple before. It's a lecture theatre. Temple seating is usually more clearly hierarchical to allow important people to sit closer to their gods. Let me show you the sword I found, Six. Interesting. The wood is not from here, perhaps unsurprisingly, and mistress, it is old. Interesting. Surely there must be something else in here. Can I climb these? I can. You're a robot, Six. Either you know something, or you don't. I agree, mistress. In theory. And yet... I remember a king. A king with an iolite crown. His judgments were fair, he was much loved. But his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered, until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife in the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hoppered her father into a crack in the palace stonework. She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. She was plagued by her father's voice, inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense, mistress. How could I have seen all that? Who are you, Six? It's a scrap from a yellowing chart of the clouds. It looks like it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. It has been painted on, too. Oh, that's new. This is the end of a longer line of text. Okay, so... this is here. Look. Stars. And stars. Look at stars, and stars look at you. Done something wrong. I think it was right. I think I was onto something. Personally. I believe I remember the word look, mistress. Good, good. Oh, interesting. Look at stars and dream. Most likely this comes from the same source as the charred page and the fragment of paper we found here earlier. There must have been a strong connection between these two sites. This should help us work out where to look for the ancient site. Enough evidence collected to search for it. Nice, in the wastes. Do you want to say anything else, Six? Is there a wellspring here? There must be, mistress. There is plenty of air. Oh, we still haven't searched everywhere because there is a spot. Let's head back outside. Too many ghosts down here. Wait, what was that? That was no ghost. I heard footsteps, mistress. How did that thing get knocked over when we didn't see? That thing didn't move on its own. No. Evidently it is made of wood, mistress. There can't be anyone here. This place is a ruin. It's remarkably intact. I don't like this place sick. You won't eat me, ghost. That's the moons. Stop, come back. Where the hell did they come from? I just wanted to see if there was anything. We're going to come back to that. I want to see if there's anything written on the statue that we didn't see before. It's just a boy. How long has he been there? Been here? Okay, there's nothing there. He's been living here? Did he stow away? With us? No, he was here when we arrived. Hello. Stay back, ghost. I'm the Dread River pirate Amir. So hand over your robot or I'll run you through. You can have the robot. Mistress, please. You would hand me over to the first Dread River pirate to come along? Ha! I might run you through anyway. Take this. You little rodent. An excellent thwacking boy. Draw my sword. Very well then. If it's a fight you want. Oh really, mistress? I knew it. I could tell you were a bloodthirsty ghost. Maybe. But ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. Feint right. You're too slow, ghost. Strike left. Take that. Ouch. Feint right. You won't catch me that way. Strike left. Back you go. Curse you. Alright, ghost. I give in. Please, please don't hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. See? No, you're behind. Now, what's your name? Amir, I told you. Not a very smart ghost, are you? What's yours? I'm Alia. Are you from Elbereth? I am. I was on Elbereth. There was a story, you see? A story about a cursed word. But how did you get here? We're very far from Elbereth. I died. I spoke the word and I died. How long have you been here? Years and years. I lost count. I was a baby when I came here. I haven't seen another person for so long. I hope you're real. Of course I'm real. You can't be sure. The others weren't. What others? This place gets busy at night. You hear them arguing. The ghosts are all so angry. How did you learn this word? Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. When did you say the word? I spoke it by the Catkiss Gate on Elbereth. That's what I thought. It hoppered him here. The gate sent you here? How is that possible? It just took me, and I found myself here, alone. Where are we? You can't stay here. The building is collapsing. It'll slide away into the rivers below. The word you spoke. It must have told the gate's hopper to send you this place. So this place was directly connected to Elbereth? And still is. A long-distance hopper. Is that possible? We're not leaving yet. I want to go this way. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? Soon. Not yet. It's a long way down. I know. I like to pee off here. It takes forever to splash. You don't worry about falling? Worry about it sometimes. I actually missed that dialogue, so if I read it wrong, I apologize. Oops. A rope. Leading up to the next floor of this place. There might have been stairs here once. That's how I get up there. There's nothing up there, though. And how do you eat? One of the rooms has food in it. I eat that. A statue with no arms. We've seen this one before. How does the fruit stay fresh? I don't know. I think someone brings it, but I never saw them. You mean someone is keeping you here? I don't know. I don't think so. Is there anyone else here? No. Or if there is, I did not see them. Ooh. There's an inscription. This one is a broken fragment of an even longer phrase. Okay. Okay, we don't have the first word, but we do have the last one. Fields? Fields grant. That doesn't make any sense. In fact, actually, if we put it in there, it can tell us that it doesn't make any sense. But we don't have anything else to fit there, so... Here. You and I. Hi, Toby. Very cute boy. Oh, we do have something that goes there. You bird. That doesn't make any sense. But that's okay. Okay, just give us something. Please just give us something. I just want you to tell me that I'm wrong so I can know where it can be right. Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another phrasing. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna put bird back in there. I'm gonna put you. Maybe I'm not, actually. I'm gonna try rounds. And fields is still there. I know it doesn't make any sense. I'm being lazy and I want them to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong. Please. I'm gonna put... this seems right. I've done something wrong. Yeah. It's still saying fields. Let's try you here. Oops. Why isn't it going there? That's weird. That was very strange. But maybe it is actually just saying that is not what it is. Those aren't the symbols for bird. Okay. Prow, time, toward. Let's go rear. Fields, garden, ground. Well, that's interesting. Fields, garden, ground. Maybe serpent? No, that doesn't make any sense. I stand rear of you. Or maybe it does. I stand rear of you, serpent. That's like get thee behind thee, devil. You can read those marks? I didn't think anyone could. Doesn't look like a serpent, though. Except for not having any arms. Just gonna make sure there isn't anything else. It's interesting that we couldn't look at that before. I do believe the statue was built without arms, mistress. There was nothing in the stonework to suggest a break. What kind of goddess doesn't have any arms? A persuasive one, mistress. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Don't hassle me. Were the statue in the Emperor's secret garden and the one here made in the same place? Based on their mineral compositions, it is quite possible, mistress. I will consider the matter. Let's get back to the Nightingale. Mistress? We're just gonna take the kid, right? Wait, what are you doing? I thought you had a ship. We do. We have to use the hopper to reach it. Hoppers? Hoppers leave your soul behind. That's not true. The ancients used them. That's why the ancients are all gone. Look at me. Do I look like I've lost my soul? I don't know. No, you don't. There's no other way off this moon. Please, I can't leave you here. If you say it's safe, I'll believe you. I didn't mean to say the word. I didn't know. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the site of the tile-fronted building where Amir had been stranded, with enough new information to locate 2 new sites. I gotta end here because I'm actually late, I just realised. Aboard the Nightingale, I don't think Amir has been on the rivers before. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Heaven's Vault. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. And I will see you guys next time. And it's not letting me out. There we go. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.